Alright guys, so here we go, we're trying this out. This is going to be the dev playthrough of FTB interactions. So I just started this off in survival. In most single player survival playthroughs, I just start myself off in creative just because I want that ability to go to creative in case something goes wrong. And being the dev and one of the people who knows everything going behind the scenes, something's gonna go wrong eventually. Just because this pack is really big. It's huge in scope, a lot of inspiration from several different packs. I think one of the biggest inspirations was Greg Tech New Horizons. Sev Tech also showed us some ways to handle the new age packs in 1.12.2. So that's where we got most ideas off. Anyway, so my design is that this is going to be a dev playthrough. So I'm going to try and offer commentary while playing as if I would be a normal player, and maybe I'll offer some insight, like when we were making this quest, funny story about that, and so forth. All right, so let's go. First one here is just quest indicator. It's funny because when we went through FTB quests and there was a bunch of other quest books I always hated how you could have checkmark quests that serve as information, but it never felt I don't know, it was never, it was either too much in your face or not enough in your face. And I thought it was a really nice touch just to use the icon here, the FTB. This is actually the quest giver icon from Britannia, right? So if I look at here as the quest giver, I would decide, we'll just make that the icon whenever doing quests as information tooltips all throughout. Now, one thing in the quest book is that there is still going to be working some part in the end. God's plan is pretty much done. The logistics one, this is kind of a mishmash. We just thought, hey, we'll just show what they can do. But we're not, I don't know. This one still needs to be more fleshed out. This one could be meatier. This one could look a lot prettier. And recently we just did some edits to Magic, and we did some edits to the Space tab to make it a little bit more organized for clarity. This will actually be updated as of 1.01. I think I'm up. If I upload this tomorrow, you guys should be able to see it. Now, all right, so let's go back to where we have it. Right here. So this one is, like I said, this is the instance of the Void World. It's funny. The whole history of the Void was that first we wanted to have it in the pack, and then we decided, maybe it's not necessary. And then we started it with rough mobs and no health region and hardcore darkness, and we're just like, no, we changed our mind. We're actually going to have it in the pack. So we decided to put the Void World just because players did keep on dying. Testers, even us, even the devs, we made a world together when we were still with all the mods and we were testing it out, and we took refuge in a crystal biome from the Plants 2 mod because that's always lit up at night, and the zombie awareness was just so high. I didn't even get a sapling. Oh man. But yeah, the zombie awareness was so high it almost screwed us over, right? Because they were able to track us from 30 blocks away or 2 chunks away, so we would felt like we would always be getting mobbed overnight. So we decided, we're just gonna have that. All right, so next one, we're just gonna put the Project E. You already saw that I jammed it in there. Originally I didn't like having the secondary quest here, which where people lose their tomes, but just in case, because the question did keep coming up, and it was so low effort for us to add the backup quest anyway. We didn't want to punish the players yet. There's several other ways to punish the players, but not just because they might have had bad luck. Whoops. So that's it, and now we have the oak sapling. So another thing is about FTBQ, how it detects changes. You know what? This Quago plant ball, it should actually be here. I need to move that during the next update. But this oak sapling, or how FTB quests work, is that when it detects, so unlike better questing mod or other questing mods where it detects every certain period of time, and that actually gets really problematic when you have a lot of players on a server, right? When you have possibly dozens of players on a server, it's checking all of their inventories every couple of ticks or every second or so, and it's a lot of it's just idle tick time that doesn't need to be used. FTBQ, I think, does a little bit more intelligently. I'm also biased because this is FTB and this is the questing mod that was designed for the team. What it ends up doing is that it actually ends up detecting every single time you pick up an item or an item leaves, or you throw an item. I think that's why you saw it was able to detect there. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to get some gravel, going to get some EMC. So 1, 2, and we're going to get flint, which is going to get the next quest done. Oh, we'll also have to do this. In fact, it's funny how we've ordered it in hindsight. You probably should just get the shears first just to make EMC better. But, you know, potato, potato. It's just a minor ordering issue. I don't think it's like the worst problem in the world. All right. And then what I actually want to do first is actually work on getting spruce saplings. I think spruce is just much better in terms of, well, I guess if you really need EMC, you really want to work on oak first. But after that, if you just want wood and stuff to work with, I like spruce. Some people prefer birch. Definitely not acacia. That's probably I hate acacia wood as well. It's an inside joke. Anyways, so let's get the flint here. And let's also get the cobblestone. Yep, so we got our cobble. And also the last 2 pieces of flint to complete the quest. That's the shovel. That's the pickaxe head. And this is the flint axe head. And this is actually, if you looked at it, it's called quote-unquote rudimentary. We just relocalized it. That's the Tinker's Pickaxe. We decided to rename it just for thematic purposes. But it's still pretty much the Tinker's Pickaxe and shovel, just renamed. Now, the main reason why you want to do this is because you want to get your first crafting table, and you actually also need to be careful of hunger, because it does use a fair amount of hunger. And as much as possible is because it'll eat your saturation first before hitting before trying to hit your main hunger shanks. So, or maybe it's not, because I'm seeing like a half a shank there that's not being eaten. That's weird. But yeah, like the point what I'm trying to get is that you probably want to I'm trying to figure out a good place to put this. Here, let's just put this here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually vein mine this dirt out. And just because I just like to have a nice work area, and I'm probably not going to plant crops here anyway. And also, let's end up breaking this thing. Oh, let's also throw the 1 pro readme. Actually, side quests here. Set your keybinds, welcome interactions. I should have been more specific when I wrote this. The next update will have a more appropriate one. But here are my personal keybinds that I like to do. So like in JEI, when you look at previous recipe, right, show previous recipe, I do that as button 4, which is the back button. So it's just like, because JEI, the way when you browse it so much inside this pack, it's almost like you're browsing a web browser. So instead of playing backspace most of the time, you have a back button on your mouse. Just use it, right? Like, you know, it's like, oh, how do which phyto grow? Then you want to go back. I think it makes it go a lot faster. That would be my recommendation. Next one is when you want to open up your quests. So as you can see here, there's a quest book. You can either right click the quest book, but as you saw, I wasn't right clicking. I actually had it binded to numpad 1. Yep, so you just have that on numpad 1. And then lastly, there's a lot of keys binded to R. I don't know why some mods just love to use R. I just like to leave it on show recipes. And then there's some other stuff, right? Like if you want to open the mini map, so go open up mini map settings or item shift up. I don't really ever use that from Cyclic. And there's also for map, this is the mark preview. I don't think I'll be using a lot of little tiles, and I don't really care about item mode switching just because a lot of mechanism stuff like the mechanism configurator, that's the only thing we'll use it for. We'll probably use it down later down the line. And right now, M I can use for the world map. Okay, and then B is also if I want to. B because it's for baubles, and I usually just prefer that for waypoints, just because I can get to my baubles anyways just by right clicking on it. So I don't really care much for opening up my baubles menu. And those are the main keybinds I like to do in every single pack, right? If the pack has a journey map or something, I'll probably use something else different. Oh, next thing too is that I like to set my top at the top. And also I like to just make it fully transparent. At this point, it almost kind of looks Wyla. Why not use Wyla? It's because I don't think Wyla actually has any... what's that thing? Wyla doesn't have any... Man, it's really hard to describe it. Compat, I think, with Greg Tech Community Edition. I don't know. Actually, don't quote me on that. But I really liked how the 1 probe can actually detect the type of how much energy there is inside Greg Tech machines, because it doesn't use Forge energy, but its interface is similar to Forge energy though. All right. And then I think I need 3 more. Yep, I need 3 more of these. Also, if you're wondering why my let me turn on my player sounds, because yesterday was April Fool's Day and some mod, I think it was iChun, ended up turning everyone to snouting pigs, which was whatever. It's kind of it wasn't very funny. it was actually just, I think it was just kind of a dumb it was a kind of a dumb April Fool's Day joke. But that's why I had player sounds turned off. So now we have, oh, interesting. It apparently didn't like my flint shears. Mostly just, I think it was probably because it was asking for full durability one. Yes, you know what? Maybe I should edit this to actually just take any damage, but it doesn't matter. So now if you look at the Starving Artisan, you can see that it requires a basic work table and a stone mallet. And if I go to, oh, you know what? Here's another JEI one that I also liked, was if it's bookmark. If I go to bookmark ingredient, I like to actually do middle click. In fact, something else is conflicting with middle click, so let me figure that out right now. Pick block. That's actually for creative only, when you can pick a block and like go to your hotbar, or in creative it'll give you that block. I don't plan on going creative that much or doing a lot of creative world testing, so I don't see in a dev world I don't have that, but here it's necessary. So one I could do is like, oh, I could go to work table, I can, bam. It also sorts my inventory. I should probably fix that. Shortcuts, auto refill, middle click off, right? Oh, but you know, I don't actually mind having my inventory sorted, so we'll leave it that. But you'll see that the basic work table shows up there, right? And if I check its recipe, you'll see that it's like, oh, it doesn't detect the axe. You don't have to make a new axe, it just changes durability. We don't really know how to fix that. I think that's just a quirk with JEI and how it handles NBT. But if you put all the items here, right, bam, and it only just takes some durability of the items you have. It's not the worst. Right, so we'll put the work table there, and next we'll jam the oak leaves here. You know what? Let me break this down. Perfect. And we're moving you, buddy, because vivid grass is kind of nice. Vivid grass can actually be used for planting a bunch of other stuff, most notably I'm trying to find a nice place to put this here. Vivid grass can actually plant sugarcane, which I thought was kind of a cool little Easter egg that I found. So I mean, that's basically the pack, right? Finding cool little Easter eggs. Some of them are intended, and you know, surprisingly enough, some of them aren't intended. So later down the line you'll find a couple of sweet, hopefully sweet, in your guys' opinions, interactions to play with. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm making a bunch of crag rock cobble, and if you're asking why, is because that's actually what I'm going to use for my majority of my platform, because when you put 2 slabs on top of it like that, it looks kind of nice, right? This is kind of sweet. And now I'm gonna end up filling. All right, this is kind of risky. I don't anticipate losing. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna take 12 pieces of terracotta, because that's how much you need really to progress. Then I'm just gonna vein mine the rest of the terracotta. I'm gonna vein mine the rest of the terracotta because I would just really like to reorganize my island at the start. As you can see, I probably played this a couple of times, and oh, I just tricked myself. I totally forgot we've. What is that, DJ Khaled? I just played myself just because I think we blacklisted terracotta from the vein mining, because I think the big fear was that players could go to mesas and just vein mine huge amounts of terracotta, destroying the mesa, and most importantly, darn it, that's also a void. They can vein mine the mesas when looking for a lot of clay for their aluminum production. Oh, well, that's funny. Okay, well, that was quick. Should I just restart? Oh boy, I think I lost a lot of stuff. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some ice, and you know, this happens. We foresaw this happening to a lot of players, so we're gonna do the backup now. right here, there's an angel block. I swear this is not scripted. And even though this might be a waste of vivid grass to people, that's fine. It can respread again, I think. Oh man, there goes my angel block. Oh man, this is modpack dev screws up his own pack. This is terrible. Oh lordy. All right. This is fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some ice here. Cause I died here, right? This is the area that I jumped down. I died here. Hopefully I didn't move too far away from my grave. I would be so mad. And the main reason why I did that was because water doesn't melt into ice if there's no blocks beneath it, right? So that's partially vanilla mechanics. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break this. Hopefully it won't spill everywhere. Okay, it's spilling everywhere. And now I should have. Let's get some cobble here as well. All right. I don't need that many. Now we're trying to go rescue the mission. All right, so this is gonna also get possibly very, very dark. I might just edit it out, and also by edit it out, I mean just cheat everything back in, going into creative. But yeah, you know, this can happen. This can happen. Yeah. Look, you're not supposed to die this early, right? This is, and I can show you, right, that this pack is still survivable. This pack, Oh, that's so sick. My grave is my grave spawned here instead of right at the void. That's so awesome. Wait, no. Come on. No, that's the void. It said it was like my grave sneak over here. Oh, here we go. It's nice that it perfect. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I didn't drop anything. All right, so now we're just going to go back up. This is the magic of editing. You guys will see what happened. So I did lose significant amounts of food, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get to the point where I can just get an artisan workbench and a saw and not worry about food. Because, I mean, if you know what you're doing, you really don't have to spend that long getting a bunch of food. Okay. So what we're going to do now is... Well, first we're going to get all our stuff back, and we're going to... I just wanted to reorganize the base. That's all I wanted. Alright, how about... We'll just start here. Alright, so I'm going to fill this place... I'm going to fill this chunk out, you know, just get myself a nice square platform. I haven't decided yet in this playthrough if I'm going to be living in the overworld or if I'm going to be living in the void world. I think I might decide to live in the overworld, so I don't want to go too crazy here with this base, but we'll play it by ear. Cause this is so embarrassing. Oh man, I can already see it now. Modpack Dev ruins his own pack. Okay. This is nice though. We're getting a nice Craig rock cobblestone slab base. And then I still have the dirt, and then I could probably choose this chunk over here. And if you're that's just who I am when it comes to building bases by the chunk. Like, this is not mandatory by any way, but out of habit and playing a lot of Minecraft. In fact, Greg Tech was notorious early on, is that and this also plays along the same vein as Rotary Craft, is that if you had your base in a chunk, or if you had a multi-block machine split into a chunk, you could have severe problems, because like if one half of the machine only got loaded when the chunk was loaded, item inventories could be destroyed, or at worst the multi-block could blow up. Those were just, you know, some of the things that always caution people to make sure they always had multi-blocks within a chunk. And that's why I tended to play a lot with chunk borders, which I guess makes for really bad viewing experience if you're on YouTube, because it's just garishing in your face. But I kind of, you know, grew used to that. In fact, it's actually a poor example, because when I used to play 1.7 Greg Tech New Horizons, I swear to God, I played like 90% of Greg Tech New Horizons with my chunk borders on. Like, it didn't bother me, it didn't faze me at all. Then I did a screen share with my team member, because we were trying to figure out how to build our oil processing, and he just saw my screen and he was just horrified. It's just like, do you play like that normally? I felt very judged. I felt almost I felt like I was border shamed, to be honest. Very uncomfortable playthrough after that. It's like they viewed me as a different person, like complete monster. Alright. So we'll get that. Perfect. Alright, you know what? I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to run out of stuff to say. And I will cut back to you guys when I have this specific chunk filled out. Okay, and we're back. So got this nice chunk filled up. We have our crafting table, artisan workbench, artisan work table here. Death inventory list. Let's just jam that into the void. Now, so moving on with the quests. Once we got our starving artisan work table, oh, we also need a stone mallet, which is kind of simple enough, right? It's just sticks, and sticks have VMC for those who haven't noticed. And stone mallet. And we're gonna need more than one of these, so I'm just gonna make 4. I actually don't remember how many you actually need in the void world, but you know, one of the lessons you should know in this pack is that you shouldn't just make one of something. Just, you know, try and scale it up as fast as possible, because that's just, you know, how this pack operates. It's built on the fact that a player won't dilly-dally, that the player will just always be working on trying to scale up their infrastructure. Some people might find it grindy. I find that kind of cool because it's nice to be vindicated that you put in extra effort and work, and it just pays off, you know, that everything just tends to operate a lot more smoother. All right, we're going to turn this all into flint, and we're going to turn this into axes. How do I want to do this? I don't want to make like 10 axes. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna need like 10 saws though. So, saws are kind of annoying. That's been one of the biggest complaints in the pack so far, but we still think that it's at a stage where I think saws are still reasonable. Like, because once you get to water powered saw, like you're rolling, man. You don't really need much saws after that. So, my advice is that if you really are getting sick of it, you know, look towards, we usually try to offer you guys the earliest automation solutions as possible. They're not going to be perfect, but they're out there, right? Just keep an eye on it. So, this is the forged microblock saw. Let's just make 1. How many do I want to make? Let's just make 4 of these suckers, right? Yeah. And then the first one here is we're going to split that up. We're going to make a bunch of chests. And another thing about these saws is that you can actually combine them to repair them, which is why you see this weird little recipe about combining. I should have probably made a note in the quest that you can actually combine these to repair them. It's just because people are just throwing them away. And unlike the Tinker's tools, you know, these saws are, you know, you can combine them to repair them if you don't want to waste them. Whereas Tinker's tools, these have high enough durability that when they break, just throw them away. You don't need them. You're going to be graduating on to other types of tools anyway. So that's your saw. We're going to make 2 chests here. And these are just storage chests. These aren't going to be like anything like super special or valuable. And I probably want to have, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. There we go. So one of these chests is going to be for tools. Well, this toolbox is going to be for tools. And this is going to have the rest of my building stuff. Let me know if that's a little bit too loud. Just because I like playing with the game volume on, but I could look for alternatives in later episodes. Might even just have music. I just really haven't bothered setting any of that up. Okay, so we have an oak sapling. Let's try to grow that sucker, right? Let's try to grow that sucker up. And flint shears. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have 3 of the Greg Tech axes. These axes are pretty sweet. They're good for a lot of wood. And the most important part and why we're so like eager to give you guys these axes early is that they have a limited form of vein mining. As you can see here, it timbers straight up. So that's kind of nice for you, right? You don't have to cut all the logs individually. And especially it helps if when you're cutting down other trees like spruce tree. In fact, I want to move away. I'm just using oak right now just because it gives a really good amount of leaves. I don't know if other trees give better amounts though. That's one thing I was always curious about. Also, later on, if you get, because you can get sponge and you can get access to sponge tools from Tinker's construct, you can use that to just get leaves easier instead of just shearing them with flint shears. Okay, so I have this weird ass terracotta here, and I'm just like, oh, I want to break it, but I know there's void underneath, and there's void underneath here. God dang it. Wait. Do I want to fix this now? Yeah, I should probably fix it now. Because I know I'm just going to die later down the line if I don't. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And there we go. There. See? Look how much nicer it is. Well, it's not really that much nicer. Still looks like a gross, awful abomination, but you know, we're working on that. We're changing it. Life is all about improvement. This pack is no different. This pack is like a symbolism of, well, I was going to say life, but it's actually closer a symbolism to Forge, just because it's full of cheap hacks and clever solutions. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, this was the culmination of, in fact, I also say that as a joke too, just because I literally understand 0% of Forge's backend. And for those who don't know, Forge is what modded Minecraft runs on. It's what literally, it's the mod loader. And if you're wondering what a mod loader does, it's exactly what it sounds like it does. It loads mods into Minecraft. It's the mod that makes everything else possible. You know, it's just, people always talk about, oh, like, what's the most important mod in history? What's the most important mod in the pack? And people would be like, oh, JEI. Like, so, oh, hey, my pickaxe broke. Okay, well, we're going to switch back to, in fact, I never bothered looking. The rudimentary pickaxe has 54 durability. And then the Greg Tech Flint pickaxe, or if I just do pickaxe, right? And then if I look at this one, this is 550, and I'm assuming it uses 10 durability for each one. So let's try that out, because that might actually be like, oh my god, 1 block more efficient. Even though if it's, I was typing efficiency into the transmutation table. God damn it, I hate it when I do that. Here we go. Oh, come on, play nice. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, it's like the meta answer. The meta answer for be like, oh, what's the most important mod in the pack? The meta answer would just be like, oh, the most important mod in the pack would be Greg Tech. That's like a level 0 answer. And this is like the big brain meme. As you go higher and higher, I was like, oh, what's the level 1 answer? The level 1 answer in the pack, the most important, would actually be JEI. And if you want to go like level 2, it would be, what's the most important mod in the pack, it would be Greg Tech, right? That would, I mean, not Greg Tech. Damn it! It would be Forge. Forge. That's, yeah, Forge. Let's go with Forge. Alright, so this is better. I'm not going to call it pretty yet. It hasn't earned that right, but it's better than before. Alright, so now we got a decent amount of leaves. Let's go back to the quest book. We got our saws. Now we're going to work on getting the strainers up and running. Like I said, in the quest book, from experience, you're going to probably want 4 to 6, because you need strainers to get to the clay, to get to the kiln, to get to the water-powered saw. So let's figure out how we want to get there. First of all, we're going to want some wood, but I don't like, we're going to need a fair amount of wood, but I don't like I said, the options that we had before. So we're going to go with spruce, because if you just need pure wood, this is the way to go. Here we go, and here's like, oh, this is a lot of access. Yes, it's a lot of access. I acknowledge the fact that it's an excessive amount of access, but I assure you, it's all for a reason. Because I mean, you're just basically raining a wood early on, right? If you're just using spruce. Some people also prefer to use dark oak. That's also fine too. 2x2 of dark oaks is also acceptable. But it's nice because this just rains down spruce. You collect the sticks, and it works out. Let me adjust. Yeah, there we go. I usually play with a much higher level of brightness. And not because I like to cheat going through caverns. It's just I think the game just looks better when it's just brighter. Did I just not? Oh yeah, there's. I was like, where do my spruce saplings go? All right, so we'll also shift on these, trying to. And if, as a good rule of thumb, you probably want to use like maybe it uses up like an axe per spruce per quarter. 4 axes per 2x2 spruce tree. I was trying to like word it like 1 axe per quarter of a spruce tree. Just, you know, just give them the simplest fraction available. And another thing is too is that if a Greg Tech axe breaks, it'll still chop down the whole entire tree. It'll just break. So you get that little itty bitty bonus there from the axe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll probably just need, let's just say 10 more axes. Okay, we have 7. I'll take it. And let's put these axes in here for now. Wait, no, I lied. Let's put the wood in here for now, because we're using those axes that we just made. All right, and perfect. Okay, so once we have all this wood, we probably won't need to collect any for a bit. Let's get started on more interesting things in with the pack. First of all, we have this remainder oak bark. You can use it. You can use this remainder of oak bark just to get some additional torches if you want. We realize, and the reason why this recipe is there is not because it's early torches. It's just in multiplayer servers with Void Island control, when they would create an island, there wouldn't be lighting updates on the island. So even though we placed these astral lights on this island before, it would actually be completely pitch dark. It would be completely black, and players would just be like, why am I? Like, if you watch To Asgard, I actually linked his playlist below in the description. He started a multiplayer server, I think that he hosts for his Patreons, and it was completely black. I felt kind of bad because I thought that bug was fixed, especially according to the dev, he fixed it, but apparently it wasn't. And he was just playing in a pitch black island. I was just like, oh man. And even more than that, the funniest part was, it's not funny. He sounded like he was having a bad time playing the pack, but in hindsight, it was just funny to me. He said that he hates Project E and he hates Skyblocks, and I'm just like, when he starts this pack, holy shit, we spawned him into literal hell. This is like the worst way for him to start a mod pack. I was just like, oh no, he's not gonna like the pack. I think he's changed his opinion on that since then, because more importantly, he left the part where Project E is not relevant anymore, and he also left the part where you're not in the Skyblock. So, whew, dodge that bullet. He stuck it out. Good on him. Let's just hope he doesn't hate the pack later on. Okay, so moving on, we got the Water Colander, which is supposed to be a pun on Water Strainer. It's really stupid in hindsight now, and I hate every time I go on Twitch and I see someone say the quest, because I reminded how poorly named it was. But yeah, so we're gonna get some planks here. We want to make 4 to 6, which right by default if we go to Water Strainer. And look how useful this, look how amazingly useful this bookmark is, right? Just middle click it and you're there to go. So what? We'll probably want to bookmark the fence and also a hopper and the chests. So chests are easy. And, oh, interesting. Shift click. Come on, keyboard. All right, thank you. And shift click. Come on, keyboard. Chests are easy. We'll just get 6 of these chests. Where's this last chest? Okay. Perfect. 6 of these chests. Oh, wait. Do we actually need 12 of these chests? Because these also require... No, they require trapdoors. Perfect. So... Danger. We need more saws. I knew it. See? Saws require flint. So let's get some gravel and let's get 21 more pieces of flint. And let's just make what? Oh, it ran out of sticks. Let's just get what's a good amount of saws? Someone throw me out a number. Okay, good number, 10. No, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just talking to myself. Here we go. And here we go. And a nice thing about Artist's Work Table, which is like a tiny little quality of life, is that you can just shift push and it automatically switches the tool. I don't know how Code Tailor did it, and if you shift click out of this, it actually just goes into the toolbox. So you can like shift here, and it goes into the toolbox. So I think that's like really nice insight by the dev to just know how players, motor patterns of how players play the game, right? I think that's just, it's a very small minor detail, but it's a detail I think that is worthy of praise. Just because I know there are horrible ways to implement UI in this game. Horrible, terrible modded UIs, and I think the Artist's Work Tables is just nice because it actually just nails that part down so cleanly and so smoothly. And if you're wondering why Artist's Tables is in a pack, its primary reason is because it has fluid integration with crafting. So it's a very early method of incorporating players needing to use fluids in their crafting. And this gave us a little bit more creativity in what we could give players. Like we could give them Astral Starlight once they hit the overworld. They can craft with mana, like liquid mana. And early on, they can also craft with lava and water inside the void world. Okay, so let's get these two here. They got a saw, and now let's make some trapdoors. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. And then there are also now the wooden hopper, 6 of these, and then let's get that fence going, which is, bam, nope. Man, I'm trying to figure out how to make a normal oak fence here. It should just be sticks and spruce planks. Well, these are spruce fences, but I'm pretty sure the recipe doesn't care. So I need to make 6 of these, so that's 12 fences total, right? And that should give me my strainers. Excellent. So like I said, I can just shift this out, shift this one in, you're good to go. I don't think stone mallets can be combined, but you can use up the rest of this durability by bashing on a stone anvil with them anyways. So not that big of a deal. Speaking of a stone anvil, I should probably make one right now. And normally you can't make stone anvils right off the bat, because if you looked at, oh, it's going to need a slab on top of stone. But as you saw, I just cut down stone slabs here earlier. So if you really recycle your island, you can come up with enough uses for it. What is going on here? I just have invisible items rendering. Okay, whatever. Right, so bam. And there we go. We got an anvil now. And I could probably just jam this anvil here. Okay. We'll put this back. And we'll shove the quest book and astral tome in here too. And another nice thing is that people were always talking about, hey, this is the Incheridian. But what happens is you actually have a quest book that you can chisel into other guidebooks, just because we're trying to think of a nice clean way, like, oh, you could just add a Akashic tome to your pack just to get all the guidebooks. In the end, we decided this is actually the simplest way. There is a little bit of downsides, like if you chisel into actually a dishes manual and you open it, it gets an NBT tag, which means it doesn't actually become the original item, so you cannot chisel it back. But item, for the most part, most of these guidebooks you can open and close, and you could chisel back into other guidebooks. And if not, you could always just end up making a normal book, and you can just end up chiseling that itself, right? So I could just turn this into a normal Minecraft book with the Tinker's Construct recipes or with the normal Minecraft recipe. So we'll jam those two in there, and that's if you need to learn the mods. And here's the thing, right? The reason why we didn't put this a high priority is because, to be honest, we feel like most players should not need the guidebook. What we mean by that is that we expect a certain level of mod knowledge. We assume that inside the pack. We 100% for sure. This is a horrible pack right now. Oh my god, if you are playing this right now and you're new, I just want to let you know, get out. This is not a good pack to learn mods on unless you are extremely resourceful or you have someone guiding you on your first time. This is just, in order to understand interactions in modded Minecraft, you have to be familiar with those interactions, right? Think about this as it's like, this is not a pack to learn how you know, like, I don't know if I can repeat that enough times, right? That's just my hope. Please don't complain. I know that I expect there's going to be a lot of complaints later on once you get out of the void where there's just not enough hand holding. We're going to try to alleviate some of that, but at the end, you have to have just a certain amount of mod knowledge to get through. And if you really are clueless though, just jump into the Discord. I linked the FTB Discord below as well, so you guys can, if you want to, like, be there, be live, and ask people questions. Although I suspect most people getting to this channel or this video will be coming from that Discord in the first place, so it's kind of weird. All right, so where am I? We need survivalist strainer, and I saw that just making with twine. So here's the big thing. When you make twine, here's another thing I want to show you. Another trick for players. When players make twine, they're like, oh, like they need to be plant fibers. Plant fibers accepts anything that's an or dictionary plant. As you can see right here, right where it says or dictionary plant. So if you want to know, hey, what are all the items in JEI that have that or dictionary plant? Well, first you want to go to search options, right? And you might just see this when you first log in. These are all disabled. Well, I actually changed that as well. I like to have this do require prefix, or you could just do it enabled. So if it's enabled, you can just do like lookup plant, and it'll show everything with or dictionary plant, and it also has plant in the name. It'll be confusing. So that's why it's I'd rather have to have it an alternate method, which is called require prefix. If you have the required prefix, you can then look up plant and it won't be as a problem, right? So, and I like to have resource ID enabled and tooltips enabled, because those are usually different. That's different enough that it doesn't cause a problem. Now, if I look at plant, right, only if it has plant in the tooltip or if it has plant in the name, it will show up. But if I want to look at or dictionary stuff that's named plant, I can use that $, because that's what it says here inside the menu. Bam, $, or dictionary. And now all of these all have the or dictionary plant. Like if I hold shift over, that's how you search by or dictionary in JEI, which is huge because we use or dictionary a lot. Like I see just a lot of people, just like when they look at an option of how to use an item or how to craft an item, they'll sit down and scroll through everything, which is, oh my god, that drives me crazy. Just look it up in JEI, please. just look it up, right? They'll be like, oh, hey, I can use saplings for that. After like 5 minutes of staring at cycle through all the items. Don't just, here we go, simple, just look it up, man. And you go through JEI and you can see, hey, look, grass has an EMC. Yes, this is intentional. It can use the plant, so you can go get grass. That's the whole minor lesson and tangent aside. That's how you can do it. All right, so grass, plant. Now we have string twine. And now if you look at this, right, the net, it doesn't only use twine. It uses any string twine. So if I go here, string twine, that means I could take string or I could take twine, right? So that was just how we designed the recipes in the pack. Okay, so let's get ourselves some strainers, right? Man, it's always hard trying to get myself back on track whenever I just like do those mini tangents or side lessons. Why am I'm going crazy? Why am I not getting twine? Oh, so we're probably gonna require, I'm just gonna do 4 just as a starter, and we'll also do 4 here. Screw it, let's just do 8. Yeah, I have extra. I ain't afraid. Oh, did I just do 12? Oh dear. Well, there's no going back now, right? So let's just, oh my god, I'm making more dense nets. No, this is horrible. Okay, that's fine. This is just twine. This is a learning experience, right? And you know what? I'll just keep these flint shears in case they break or something when getting down more leaves for EMC. Perfect. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll plant some more oak saplings here. And I'll shear them later. So this is 20 dense nets. Well, you know, if life gives you lemons, you say screw you. That's That's how this pack was developed. That's the model we have in mind. All right, so let's just commit here. Let's just go with 12 nets. We're not gonna turn all these nets into their net things right away. Let's set up these strainer bases first. Let's just do that. Oh wait, no, I want to get the efficiency meter so I can show you guys something. So let's get this strainer. All right. And this strainer. Hey, perfect. Now I can also earn my lunch and the efficiency meter. Okay, so how you set up these strainers? They're kind of a little dorky. There's several ways to set these up, but I want to set these up in an easy way to automate. So I think the best way for me to set them up is, let's go here. Let's try out, what you want to do is you want to set them up so there's hoppers underneath. So let's actually make those hoppers right now. So we're not setting it up. I teased you guys. We're doing other more important things first. So let's get 1, 2, 3 trap doors, and let's make 6 more wooden hoppers. Easy. Then let's get a bunch more chests, but saws are gone again. God damn it. So like I said, okay, so what's our saw count now? See, if I had a good video editor, if I was good, I would have like a saw counter in the background just to see how many saws you go through while trying to do this, while you're trying to do the void world. Which I still think, like, I still insist this is fine, because these are like the last set of like 4 to 5 saws we're making until we probably won't need saws anymore. So let's go to saw. Bam. We have strings here. How the hell do I get my... Okay. So let's make ourselves some saws. 4 seems good. 4 seems like a great number for saws. Alright. Alright. And let's make these all into chests. Well, not 6 chests. And it's funny because you don't really need it because there's a chest inside the strainer itself. So it feels pretty damn huge, right? This is like a lot of inventory space for these strainers. But if they're going to be automated, might as well see how long they run. All right. So we're probably going to put a chesty... Always wondered what's the best way to set this up. I think what we're going to do is... Well, let's work our way backwards, right? So water strainers need water. Duh. So the best way, in my experience, to handle that was to set them one apart from each other. So we're going to have 6 water sources flowing down into our strainers. All right, that's one too many. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably have a chest here, a hopper into that chest. And you know what? Let's just actually make it a little bit more compact, right? So bam. And this hopper is going to have it's going to be on top of the strainer. Below the strainer, I mean. And this is going to have our net. Look at that. Easy. First try. And then from there, we're probably going to just have the water flowing on top of the strainer. So I'm trying to think of what's the best way to set this up that doesn't look horrible. And the conclusion I came to is, what happens if we try having the ice here? Huh. There we go. Huh? Looks pretty, right? So we'll put micro blocks here. The water will flow into here, and then we'll just have this lined up multiple times. So this will all be one away from each other. So let's have the strainer here. And this will also be one away. Perfect. Hey, nice. Easy pack so far, right? Yes, easy. All right. So what I should probably be doing is plank, plank. Every single time I go like plank, plank, I keep thinking of Ed, and Eddie. Do you remember that? There was that there was that very, very special child who had an imaginary friend called Plank, and Plank was like the ultimate gangster in that show, right? Like, you don't mess with Plank. You don't mess with his imaginary friend. And if you never saw it, his friend Plank was literally a plank. Like, it's not like Minecraft planks. It's literally like the wooden form. It's like this with a smiley face on it. He was literally carrying like a 2x4 with a smiley face drawn on it. And I just remember it just being so funny because Plank was the ultimate G, yo. Like, you don't mess with Plank. Plank would mess you up. He didn't really mess people up, but it's just, you know, if they ever messed with Plank, they would through the cosmic forces of the universe or by karma just end up getting taught who's the boss severely. Okay. You know what? Let's just make more of these strainers here. So let's just... Yeah, perfect. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. So this is dense. Oh, wait. This strainer has dense. This strainer has normal. Okay, so this is going to be dense. And this is going to have a normal strainer, right? Yeah, okay, perfect then. All right, so now you're wondering, okay, won't the water spill everywhere and won't it really look really ugly? Yes, you are 100% correct. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put more planks here. As you can see, this is actually just an empty block space, even though the strainer base does render above the strainer. It's just an empty block. So you could put, I'm just going to put a placeholder there for now. And now we need a saw. I had a saw that was close to breaking down. Okay, I had a couple. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this saw. I'm going to break these slabs down into panels, into covers, into strips. All right, and then these strips, they're the magic. They're the magic. This is what gets it going. So we're gonna have that here, and we're gonna have that here, and this is how we're going to try to compact down on this. I mean, I could put blocks in between all the way, but I like the freedom to walk in between the setup. That's just my personal preference. For when I am designing this build. Yeah. And by the way, this is not my idea to use forged microblocks. This was Taz's idea. Taz was a beta tester, probably had the highest amount of single hours during the beta testing. Shout out to you, Taz. Thank you. He also has, I guess I'll link that too. Shit. Why not? I'll just throw in all the links. Just selling out everyone today. He did a 1 hour. It was like, okay, it was 1 hour and like 20 minutes run through the void world. So he got through the void world in 1 hour, 20 minutes. Kind of mind blowing. You know, I could actually get that time entirely wrong. He could have done it faster than that. But I thought that was kind of really, really cool. This is definitely not a pack that I would that was meant to be speedrunning. But you know, I'm pretty sure when the early creators of Mario were designing it, they also didn't plan on someone making a Kaizo version of Mario and then people speedrunning that. Not that I'm comparing this pack to Mario, not at all. But you know, just expectations just run wild. You know, you just try to design a progression pack that's hard and lengthy, and then you have someone here trying to cut it down to 1 hour 10 minutes. You're just like, damn, son, damn. I need to make another saw. All right. Let's see. Saw. I don't know if I'm in denial. Oh, wait, no, I didn't even make another saw because I had one here all along. Yeah, screw you, imaginary person. I don't need another saw. Sorry, if you can't tell, my nose is a little bit stuffy. Maybe that's why I'm extremely aggressive today. Bam. All right, saw. Get in. Not you, lunchbox. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna need more strips. Damn it. Also, you're wondering just like, won't the water fall down through here? Yes, but what I'm also going to do is I'm probably gonna put hoppers here just so it can hold more strainer nets. So the end result is I'm gonna need more saws. I hate this. Shit. All right, touche. You got me. Do I have any more planks here? Okay, I have oak wood planks. These are spruce wood. Well, I don't need more spruce wood. I just need planks, yo. Oak wood, oak wood, oak wood, spruce wood. Damn it. All right. So this is not enough wooden hoppers. All right. Can I sneak by? All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's 6 trap doors. I need 30. Oh no, that's not enough. I'm definitely not gonna have enough. All right. We're gonna make more saws. We did it. Is there a saw counter? Could someone, like, if anyone ever watches this video, someone bother counting how many saws I made? Because I know I'm not gonna count myself. Like, why would I do that? Please, I'm not like the person that you go to when you want to balance this mod pack. Jesus. I think that responsibility belongs to someone else. All right. So spruce wood planks, and I can turn this into wooden hoppers. Hey yo. Oh, it was there all along. Yep. So I'm gonna put the wooden hoppers here, and that should hopefully stop the water from falling everywhere. And then I could just go in, even though these don't have a UI, I could just throw in strainers when I need to. All right. Moment of truth. Right. It has like a weird echoing sound whenever I break the strips there. Okay. That's gonna need more strips. So let's go back to this saw that's dying. And this one. So I guess I needed more than like 32 strips total. I don't know how many strips I actually needed. Let's go here and okay. Oh dear. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Trying to get to that's fine. This is fine. I saw that coming. What I'm going to try to do is I'm gonna try to keep calm and carry on. Let's get some ice. Not a disaster. People are just like, oh my god, I died and I have to restart all over again. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think I'm not saying it's fine to myself. I'm saying it's fine to you guys. You calm down. Chill out. All right? It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that pick. Delicious. Yeah, that's right. I just called this pick delicious. Let's also get some dirt. Oh man, scrumptious. All right. Now we're gonna so as you saw, I was trying to navigate to my death point, and I want to be vertically above it as much as possible. Does this look vertical? Oh, what am I doing? I could just go back to my waypoint. Old death. That's just that's two deaths. Let's delete this and let's edit this one. How do I edit this one? Edit. So this is at -7, -9. All right. So we're gonna. Oh, look at that. I'm a G. I just swore. But look at that. Oh, right on top. First try. So. Okay. Okay. All right. Geronimo? Is that what they call it? Geronimo? Okay. All right. So let's just try to get down there. Yeah. Latest death. I swear to God, if it's like 5 blocks, oh no, that's not looking good. Oh no, why is it like? Oh no, it's leading away. Oh no, please don't be farther than that. I'm at 30 blocks. Oh, this is complete pitch darkness. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm like looking at numbers. Oh, this was a horrible idea. Well, I mean, I don't advise dying in the first place, but if this happens to players, this is, oh man, that's horrible. This is so far away. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know if you guys want to watch this all the way. Because last time it was like at y equals, oh, I see my grave. Okay. Yeah, this is true. All right. So I don't know. Maybe you guys, maybe to some people, this is like they're watching me play Subnautica. Right, this most importantly, this lied to me. All right, the waypoints lied. My grave. Oh, I'm pretty sure it just, if I look at this, it tells you -7. Oh, 9, -4. Damn it, damn it. Zero's. Why did I trust the mini map? All right. This is. It was in the notebook all along. All right, easy. So we'll just slide forward 5 and we'll get there. You guys with the magic of editing don't need to witness this. On a side note, my nutrition took a heavy beating. Dang. You're not supposed to be dying, but I guess you do. This is just like, well, okay, here's the thing, right? It just shows that even if you do die, you can recover. It takes you like 5 minutes total. Okay, so this is -7, 9, -4. -7, -4. Ah, I see you. I see you and your... If you want to know why water doesn't spread everywhere, it's because in Minecraft, water actually seeks to go down the lowest... Water seeks to go down the lowest... I'm having a hard time putting my finger on. It goes down to the lowest elevation possible that it notices first. So this water that you see here... if you just put a hole next to it, instead of spreading out everywhere, it'll just like, hey, this is the way to get down to a lower elevation. And it'll just zoop right on down there. Oh, look at that. See, nailed it, right? This water spout is just right at the bottom. So I just have to make sure I don't fall through the void and I'm good to go. Look at that. Easy. A small detour, no problem. Okay. So. Now... I guess I'm just gonna climb up in shame and in penance. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be like this. When I envisioned making this, I was progressing through. I imagined myself progressing through the pack optimally, offering amazing developer commentary. It was like, yeah, you know, we totally encountered. Oh shit! Did I just lose items? Oh, damn it! Oh, that sucks. Because if my item was full, I could have easily lost items that I crafted. That blows. Oh, ripperoni then, huh? Okay, well, whatever. Are you gonna leak out? You're not gonna leak out. Are you gonna leak out? You're not gonna leak out? Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, I should probably plug up this hole before someone else dies. By someone else, I mean me. Well, thank you, Waterfall. You did your job, but you are now being retired. And now, the question is, how the hell do I get these? How do I get these god dang strainers onto the whopper? So if you see here, now it's running. And if you look at these, now, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. That's not watering, and that's 10%. Okay, so if you want to know how these work, I should have explained it in hindsight beforehand. These strainers, they will get a bonus the closer they are. They do need flowing water to work, but they do get a bonus the closer they are to source, because that's, you know, when water is quote unquote the strongest. So you can just put source blocks, and in hindsight, I could just actually put source blocks here and not waste. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I could have just put a source block here and have it flow off to the sides. Or I could put source blocks here in the middle. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Why didn't I just do that? That's horrible. Okay, well, you can now look. I mean, I did waste 3 more EMC, but whatever. Yeah, so it's going to flow into here, and you get an efficiency. It'll gain another 5, 10, 50%, I don't know. It'll gain another 10%, let's say, if you put this in a rivers biome. But if you look on the map, we are nowhere near rivers biome. In fact, the entire void is all plains biome, as you can see in the top right. But these just start gathering me the clay and the other random items I need right now. So all I need to do is start... I actually, in hindsight, I'm not sure how the hell am I going to get... Oh my god! Are you kidding me? No! I hope I was under my base that time. Am I under my base? Look at this. -9, -3. That's 1 goddamn block away. Shit. That's 1 block away from where I died previously. All right. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Same process. We have enough EMC to handle it. Oh my god. I just wanted to go up and right click the dumb thing and put strainers. Why can't life be easy? Alright. Let's just get some. Let's just get some goddamn gravel. I'm so mad right now. No, stop. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. This is dumb. I hate this fact. I swear I'm not laughing. I mean, I'm crying. Is that all the... Yeah, okay. That's the last one I did. And then I think I should have string here. Or stick, not string. See, isn't it nice just having EMC available? The whole world at your fingertips. And by the whole world, I just mean an ice block and some gravel. That's how you, that's all we give you. That's all we give you. All right. -7, -7, -7, -3, -3. Perfect. All right. All right, Geronimo bitches, let's go. I feel like sealed. Did I miss it? Oh, I'm at -6. Shit. Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not PG anymore. First death. Cool. Second death. Whatever. Third death. We're X-rated, bitches. Like, this is not safe viewing. I don't care if I get demonetized. I'm not even partnered. All right. We're going to climb down. We're going to get her. Come on. That's my head right there. Perfect. I don't care. I can lose that death inventory node anyway. Never liked it. Never wanted it anyway. Okay. So we're going to climb up. We're going to put our strainers in. It's going to be good. Dumb stripper. I'm going to edit that out. So we're going to get up. I just wanted to show people efficiency meter. Oh, like, hey guys, this is how you get better efficiency. And here I am dying 3 times. Look, I guess I get to show you one thing. This is one way to get to the void world and die 3 times in a row. So, perfect. All right. I don't want to hear any more complaints. All right. And here's this guy. I know we're going to get people in the comments. They're just going to be like, oh, but I'm going to be friends with Viral. I'm just going to make a snarky comment because we're friends. When I make a snarky comment, we're friendly. That's how I make friends. Yeah, friends. I don't want to hear your snarky comments. Like, no, I don't care for your wit. All right. I just died 3 times. How about you have some decency and not make fun of me? Where was I again? This is, oh yeah, this is a dense strainer. This is a survivalist strainer. All right, how about this? Can I just right click the sucker? Yes, I can. This only carries 4 stacks, right? So I guess I can carry 4 at a time. This was so supposed to be like some epic plan, so I don't have to like, I leave this automated for a while. I don't have to check on, I don't have to check it up. Come on. You know, maybe. There we go. Look at this. The master plan has succeeded. All right. So now I just need to do this 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, I'm slowly fraying at the edge of my sanity right now. Just slowly. Or quickly. I mean, maybe this is a quick descent for some people here. Alright, so this is the normal survivalist strainer. So we're gonna, in fact, it doesn't even matter where the heck I throw it in. It's just, I mean, it'll just maybe be different item stacks later down the line. Alright, so this one again. Don't jump off the ledge. Don't press the jump button. I swear to God. If I was talking to my finger, if my finger jumped off, I promise I would never forgive it. All right. Now, if you're wondering, oh, how come you don't have any other strainers for what happens to the nets for the other? Oh, what the heck is going on here? Can I not? Okay, I can. I just have to get into the middle. That one's actually reserved for fisherman strainers, which will be coming up very, very soon once I Once I get this, once everything else starts playing nicely with each other. Oh, that's cool. That actually works. Oh, interesting. I don't have micro blocks here, but that doesn't. Oh, because this blocks it. That's so fascinating. So I didn't even need these on the sides. Smart. Oh, so what am I doing? Screw you. I don't need you. The strip is. Yeah, the strip is extravagant. Neat. Okay. Now that I did that on my first try with no hiccups or fail safes. In fact, wait. Gotta hide the evidence. Can't let them know that my hunger is gone. Perfect. So now that I did that on my first try, let's go back to the quest book. Hey, and now we can work on other trap as well as getting ourselves some clay kilns. Now, clay should be coming easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, it should be coming dime by the dozen. And we should also be getting sugarcane. So let's get this torch here. And this clay here. Maybe I did put this too close to the edge because it was so easy to jump off. Whatever. Let's get a kiln going. Now, Primaltech kilns, if you played SevTech, you should be quite familiar with them. They're kind of a pain in the butt to automate early. Well, not really that big of a pain. But I'm just going to set up an array of kilns right now to start cooking things. So let me show you how these kilns work. They basically just smelt things. That's literally it. Nothing special about them. They just smelt things. They do not inherit furnace recipes. So everything here, everything that was put into here was from Pam's harvest. Was something that was did manually in the configs, and they're a giant pain to edit. So that's why I chose not to edit. That's why we chose to just stop with these kilns here. All right, so perfect. Nope, you're a pickaxe. Man, look at all these extra pickaxes. Where did they come from? It's like I found them in a grave down below. All right, so what's gonna happen is that this is gonna. Damn it! I forgot that. Maybe it should just be a log because it has a longer burn time. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. I want you to. Nope. Don't throw that cobble in there. Bad. So another small, minor little bug note is that try to put an item inside the kiln so that it can cook. See, there you go. Because sometimes if you just light all these up, it doesn't actually cook. It's no bueno. Now cook for me. Cook for me. This should turn into a block of flint down the line. I'm not sure if it doesn't. All right, so let's get hypey and let's perfect. So now this should turn into low-grade charcoal, as you can see here, low-grade charcoal. And this actually, it's funny you can't see it because it's a black block on a black background. But this actually has operates like netherrack in terms that fire persists on it permanently. So these kilns are effectively, and that's why we have to be careful about what we put inside kilns because it could be very busted, right? It could just straight up just be superior to cooking normal items in other furnace methods just because they're so easy to automate and they last so damn long. All right, so let's get this kiln array going a little bit. I'm actually going to expand it as well just because I normally make 5 kilns, but you get so much clay, right? You get like a ridiculous amount of clay that it's just better overall to try to get as much as possible. All right. So now that we got our kiln up, man, this was like, I was going to have a lot of energy to power through this. I was like, yeah, I'll power through the void, get a nice video, get it done in one nice episode. And then I died 3 times. And now I'm just like, oh, there's so much more left to go. I'm not even halfway through. This feels horrible. Stop it. I'm not laughing. This is not funny. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. And I mean, it's really easy to add more counts, and you can automate these, right? You can automate these in the void world. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to do so. But I do suggest, yes, you should automate them. At least one in the void world, so you can, while you're exploring and looking for ore veins and mining and doing whatnot, you'll have some setups running in the background. Now, this though, okay, you're perfect. All right. Are you guys hearing that? Maybe I should just turn off these sounds in the background. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the complaints and with the comments people say. My goal for this playthrough is to play through. Haha, no pun intended. But I do want to play through the entirety of the mod pack. All derps included. All horrible, misconceived, misguided attempts at navigating this hellish world I created. Documented. All of it. Right here. Right now. I might even do preview spoilers about like, oh guys, this is gonna get nerfed, so dupe all your clay now because we found this bug. That kind of helpful advice you should expect from devs that don't encourage bad behavior. Spruce wood planks, cool. Get me more clay, and get me more clay. Perfect. Get some kilns. There's another death trap there. Jesus. Okay. Here's what I'm not gonna blame my non-existent YouTube audience, but I'm gonna blame my non-existent YouTube audience because I swear to God, I would not have fell down if I wasn't recording. All right, you might call that a cop out. I don't know. Maybe I'm just assigning blame because I'm angry and I'm stressed. But real talk, real talk. I don't think I would have fell down there. Oh God, I don't know. I'm just like grasping at straws here. I'm out of sticks. But from what I've noticed, I don't know. Like I also like recorded myself once playing Magic the Gathering Arena, and I have noticed that I play way worse, or it's much harder to focus when you're just trying to talk, right? When you need to vocalize. I know maybe some people just talk out loud, so that part of streaming just comes naturally to them. But I know that's not for me. Definitely not for me. Now I just want sugarcane. Okay, so let me get sugarcane. Rice seeds is Gucci. Grass seeds is nice. Seeds is nice. Grass seeds is nice. More clay is fine. Gravel's fine. Planks are fine. I'll grab that bait later. Oh my God, I don't need both of these. We already established that, so get rid of this one. Okay. Dirt. So what I want to work on next is making another platform, because I just vein mined this one right for dirt. I'll just try to make another platform over there. Maybe have this entire these 2 chunks just dedicated for just farms. I don't know how big of a farm I need to make. In fact, if you look at Tazz's speedrun where he did the void world, you don't need that big of a farm, right? You can do everything here just on the if you like to parallelize, then sure, go for it, like no one's gonna stop you. Okay, so let's clean these up. And now here's a true secret about sugarcane. All right, sugarcane can be planted on vivid grass. I know, amazing. Does anyone know if I plant these in rows, would it grow faster? Because I'm trying to remember that. I think there's something about vanilla growing mechanics that. Okay, so here's the thing. vanilla growing mechanics dictate that things grow fastest in rows if the land is tilled. But since this land is not tilled and since sugarcane is on it, does it still also obey the same growth mechanics? Do these growth ticks in sugarcane happen the same if I plant it like this? I don't know. So I'm not gonna bother finding that out. Maybe after this is done streaming, I'll probably wiki it. So let's move on to the next thing. Rice seeds. Oh, let's just dump this in here. Let's get 4 stacks of dirt because that's how much you need in a chunk. Oak saplings can go back. You know, let's just start storing our seeds here now. And this is the wood chest, so anything that's wood or wood-based derivatives will probably just go in here. So that's it. And then I have the dirt here. All right, so what I'll do is I'll probably fill this area up here with some crops and some water, and let's just make it a nice livable area. Well, not livable, agricultural. Haha, big difference. Okay, and we're back. So one thing, I have to turn off the weather sounds just because the rain was actually getting annoying. And I'm pretty sure if it's annoying to me, you'll probably find you guys even more annoyed by it. But one thing is that if you notice in the pack, you probably can't till. Right? So it's just like if I try to, I have nothing to till with. Sticks and stones. Can I do this to make a stone? No. Okay. Just making sure. Just verifying here. So, nope, that's the wrong one. So let's just make, I don't know, 10 of these. I don't know how much, 90. Oh, this is too many. So if you look at this, right? Bam, nothing happens. In fact, it doesn't even use durability. That's surprising. It should use durability. Well, anyways, when you try to right click, you can't successfully till because you need water. But if you also remember, the other thing I said is that if you have ice here, it actually won't form a water block, right? Because there's no, if I break this, no water. So the simplest thing is just make some ice here. It'll flow into the nearest wall hole, and then just wall it down below. That way you also don't have a death trap for players. Because if you're someone that tends to wander into these 1x1 block pits and die, that's me. So now we can start tilling, and it tills successfully. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I'm just trying to make sure I have my range correct. Wait, so I use 50. How much durability is it for each till? Oh, it's 5. Oh, so I did make the right amount. Perfect. Smart. All right. Putting my thinking cap on. Oh, and this broke. So we have pickle tweaks that prevents items from breaking. You can use repair kits, but most of the repair kits are just so bad that I think in the end we might just end up taking these out. I don't know how I feel about them, right? Because you still need to use an iron hammer to repair these tools, but they can be kind of good for like certain items that have like that are based on diamond or based on iron. So it's kind of mixed, and they're so rare enough, and there's so many other tools to use that it's kind of a low priority for us to quote unquote fix because we're not even sure if it requires fixing in the first place. All right. Oh, the sea lantern. Do I need sea lanterns for anything? No. Maybe. Ooh, I need it for Alter the Sea. Okay. And it gets me lapis. Alright, don't care. I'm just like, that's a problem for future viral, not for current viral. Current viral's problem is getting a perfect plot of farmable land. That's planning right there. That's what I call prioritization. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3. I should just count in English. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this should just be right here. Oh, hey, look, there's already stone slab there. Christmas. Yeah, so we'll throw you away as well. Now, okay, so maybe you guys already know this, but vanilla traditional growing mechanics still apply. So your plants will need some form of sunlight or some form of any form of lighting. So, you know, just make sure that you have a torch or something nearby. I normally like to do it on top of the lamps because on top of the water area, just because, so you don't fall into that one block water pit and trample crops on your way trying to jump out. You know what? Yeah. And that also needs to go. Plus, it also just makes the whole thing look more organized. But yeah, so another thing is that this also follows, there's some more obscure vanilla mechanics that, you know, I'm surprised that people don't know. But I mean, I guess it's modded Minecraft, so I guess they wouldn't pay attention to vanilla mechanics. Is that how to get the crops to grow the fastest? Well, first of all, when you surround a plant or crop block with, when you surround a plant or crop block with tilled land, it grows faster, right? It just has more, that's just how the mechanic works. Wait, what's going on here? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this, bam, this is the one right here, right here. So let's just break some ice here. We'll go into the mini waterfall, the involuntary. Oh no! Oh, not again! Oh, this is a disaster. Why did I feel like this would happen? And it's a worse death than normal too, because I have water on me. So it's just, this is terrible. So yeah, like I was saying about vanilla mechanics, if you, and it won't stop raining. Okay, how about this? Let's particle effects. Chill, man. Actually, no, let's go ham with the particle effects. We'll leave it at that. As I was saying. Okay, Goose Fraba. What's anger management? Is that the phrase? Goose Fraba? Let's just, I can't even see that area where I want to be with the torches. Okay. Let's get some ice, because we're gonna be jumping down there. Oh yeah, this is 11, 9, -5. So let's go to 11. Oh, it's dark. It's quite dark. This is 11. And let's go to -5. So this is -5. Yeah, this is 11, 9, -5 right here. I'm going to return this gravel back. First of all, let's get some dirt going, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to set this up first before we die, all right? So, perfect. See, that's how it's supposed to go the first time, all right? None of this peas. I was supposed to say none of this horseradish, but I mean, this is a no fear stream. I'll just swear if I want, right? None of this horse shit dying over and over. All right, there we go. And now we're going to go into the darkness where I don't see anything. I'll be surprised if you guys see anything. So I'm just going to probably edit this out. But I swear to God, this is it. I really feel like I'm playing Subnautica right now. Oh, I need to go to -5. Okay, this is -5. And the thing is, it's nice that when you die, though, it doesn't actually put your grave right there in the void, right? It's a little bit nicer to you. Oh. Wait, where am I? Oh, did I just fall down again? Are you kidding me? I didn't even move. How? Damn it! Now I lost the grave that marked where my other grave was. Ah. All right. Hold up. Wait a minute. Screw it. Here we go. There's a... Oh, I didn't mean to do that as well. Oh, did I just lose that torch because it burned? Damn it. This is... Whoo! Okay, lad. All right, calm down. You can trample that. Here we go. We're doing this. All right. Sorry, I apologize for the frames and the lag, but this is the world we live in now. Like I don't know how else I'm gonna change it. All right. Come on. I have multiple deaths down there, but I'll see it all. Right? So if I do, this is why you need a torch, because the darkness does get quite hardcore down here. All right. Which death is this? Oh, this is the big one. That's the big one. That's the one I wanted. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. That sucks. So I think it was just giving me issues, right? Because when I went down there, it knocked me. I didn't fly back up, or I didn't swim back up fast enough. So it just because it fans out into the void. So I just think I just got knocked into a water stream that wasn't there. That's actually really unfortunate now, because I'll have to take this torch and do it all over again. All right, calm down. This is 10. All right, this is 10. This is 9 and -3. -3. What the hell is -3? -3 is all the way over here. This is 10. Yeah, this is -3. All right. Easy. I got this easy. Let's just go first try. Man, this is why don't you put in Forgiving Void? No. Well, look, this is just, you know, oh, that's a horrible place to put it. Damn it. Now it's just going to flow over all the edges. All right, whatever. All right, so we're going to get down there. Now, hit that space bar once we get down to the grave. Shift and jump up. Shift and jump up. All right, we're basically platforming. Yeah, so my nutrition is just oh, woo, lad. All right, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Come on. All right, I see it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop the momentum early. All right, stop the momentum early. Right, and we're gonna try swimming up as fast as possible. Oh yes, that's it. And now we're swimming up. Oh my God, easy. Oh, I gotta get my. Okay. Gonna get my stuff back. Got my stuff back. Alright. So, yeah, it's just 3 waterfalls. It's kind of a pretty sight. Let's look under my base. Let's not look that far though. Look, you got pretty bedrock underneath the base. And oh yes! Ha ha! Freedom! Suck it! Oh, I should probably also get rid of this. Alright. And I should wall this off. And alright, so if I put an item block here. This is so like, because it goes dark. Alright. It's like light on, light off, light on, light off, light on. Here we go. Light permanently on. That wasn't that bad. That was like 2 deaths. Easy. Jeez. First try. Let's get some more hoes, right? Who doesn't like a hoe? A good old hard-working hoe. Everyone can appreciate a good hoe. Oh, you need a torch. All right. Here we go. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll break this. Swear to God, if this this happens again, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh man. All right, we're gonna jump down. We're gonna put a dirt block. Put a dirt block right there. All right, ready? We're not gonna cut off the area. There we go. Easy. Look at that. 4th time's the charm. Just gotta. See? You got one of the cleanest farms in all of the overworld or void world. And all you need is just, you know, a couple more hardworking hoes to top it off, right? You know, maybe I can make a flint hoe. Let's see how effective the flint hoe is. So one stone hoe used 5 durability, 90 durability total. So that's about like 22 blocks, right? So this flint hoe is 550 and it uses, I'm assuming, 10 per block. So it already has double durability. No, it uses 20. So this also uses 20 blocks. So they're both quite bad early on. And I think I'm okay with that. At least this one has the dignity to break instead of the other one which just stays broken in your hand as like a tribute to the void. You know what? Here's where we go. We're gonna go make tool station. Should actually be not available at all. So there goes your Tinker's tool parts. How about, let's think this through. Hoe. I mean, that wooden hoe is even worse. Let's not even go there. Yeah, I think that's it right now. So we should just can only rely on these really bad hoes at the start. I mean, it's not really worth fixing, right? Just because how big of a farm are you going to be making in the void world, right? This is actually a way bigger farm than I'm going to be needing. Like, do I even have enough seeds? Like, right? Like, where are my seeds that I'm going to be supposedly hoeing with? All right. Perfect. Not perfect. Ruined. Oh my god, this plot is ruined. Dang it. All right. I'm so angry. I'm just pressing random buttons. Auto jump. Wait. Angry. Off. Can I just run into you now? Perfect. I can just walk in. No regrets. Now, my sugarcane didn't grow at all, even though I meticulously placed them inside a row. So, what have we learned here? Don't place them in a row. Just all sugarcane hates you. The main reason you want the sugarcane though is because you want to make these fisherman strainers. So we'll go here and fisherman strainers. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. Well, not cheat. Oh, one grew. I take it back. Plant them in rows, bitches. If you don't, you'll just playing this game horribly wrong. I can't even run. All right, I see how it is. I see how it is, game. Here we go, and are we cool? Are we cool to put that there? Yeah, we're cool to put that there. I'm pretty sure. If you're wondering why there's an emoji face on the hopper, oh, look at that Z fighting. Oh god, it's horrible. Oh, make it go away. Stop it. Okay, it's gone. So if you're wondering why there's a lot of why there's a smiley face on the hopper, it's just because there's a mod called Emojiful in the pack, and Emojiful for some reason just thinks that there's a smiley face in the hopper. So that's why there's a smiley face. I'm pretty sure it's not an April Fool's thing. I swear to God it's not an April Fool's thing. Okay, so next is that we should be getting some bait from here, as well as, you know, your generic gravel and sand and copper. So let's get all that sorted as well. And since we're actually going to be needing a fair amount of sand, let's actually get these kilns cooking, right? I think we need 3 more kilns on this side and enough room for 1 more low-grade charcoal pit. Slide that up and wrap you up. So 3 kilns. That's right. And let's get glass in you. Okay. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. In fact, let's just get these ugly reminders of a worse time. You know, it's just like when you need to move on. Also, that's weird. I threw that item and it didn't render. That's trippy. Okay. I'm over it. Let's just put the worm there. And to be honest, I know you can probably use bait pots, right? In fact, we even put in early bait pot recipes at the start. Right here. In fact, let's also turn off now the block sounds. We're approaching the part of the pack already where you just turn off sounds for most things because it's just annoying. All right. So if you look here, we added an early bait pot recipe, right? Like this one right here. You can even see there's a recipe ID from Craft Tweaker. That means it's custom, yo. We saw this coming. You don't really need it just because bait's just so damn easy to get by. Once you get a trowel, like let's be real, once you get a trowel, like that's it. You vein mine dirt. It's not that hard once you get a trowel. So you can get tons of bait pretty easily. What I do need to do though is I'm going to take these chests, fill them out, because this is always going to be our dirt chest. And now we actually get to work on a water-powered saw. So that's the exciting part. But I'll be right back. I'm going to do some little bit tidying up and then we'll get started on a water-powered saw.